This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so one thing is about the triggers, and the second thing is about the CI/CD pipeline deployment. Okay, CI/CD pipeline deployment. Okay, so let's discuss today triggers, and then I will go with the CI/CD pipeline deployment along with the ARM templates. ARM templates. So there are three different kind of triggers available inside the Azure. So what is a trigger? A trigger is nothing but a scheduling of the data factory, scheduling of the data factory pipelines. Scheduling of the data factory pipelines. There are three different kind of triggers available. One is a normal scheduled triggers. The second one is event based triggers. Event based triggers. Event based trigger. And the third one is tumbling window triggers. These are the three different kind of very important interview question as well. Normal schedule trigger, we are just scheduling based on a daily on a particular time, on a particular schedule, on a particular schedule, scheduling of the data on a particular timing, scheduling of pipelines. And event based trigger is when a file uploaded or deleted, when a file uploaded or deleted, then immediately pipeline needs to be executed. That is called event. What is the event? The event is a file uploading or deleting from a blob storage. From a blob storage, whenever a file uploaded or deleted, then immediately pipeline needs to be executed. Tumbling window trigger is bit different. For example, from last January onwards, or September, or August 1st onwards, I want to execute this pipeline. Today what is the date? September 2. Even though my pipeline needs to execute from August 1st for every 1 day. Every 1 day. Every 1 day means, so August 1st, August 2nd, August 3rd, August 4th. This is how it has to execute continuously. It has to execute continuously every 1 day. It has to execute continuously every 1 day. It has to execute continuously from past historical date. From a past historical date. Let's see one by one. So let me log into the Azure portal. Azure.com. Click on sign in. Go to the Azure portal. Let me go to the data factories. I created one data factory yesterday. The second one was not created actually. Okay, let me go inside this one. Go to the Open Azure Data Factory Studio. Alright, so let me create one pipeline. Create a pipeline. A simple wait activity I want to take inside this one. Because that we don't need to configure anything. Just a wait activity. Okay. So what is the pipeline name you want to give? Wait pipeline. Okay. Wait pipeline. So now I'm going to publish this. If you want to, you are not allowed to make changes or publish from the data factory mode as your data factory has Git. Let me click again. Git enabled. Oh, really? Let me go. So we have integrated with the Git repository. Let us see. Where is that Git repository? You can able to see. Yeah, Git configuration. So it has, you can just disconnect this as of now. Later we can connect, no issues. Enter your data factory name below and click confirm. What is your data factory name? E classes Fortuner ADF 6734. Okay. Now we can go over here, create new pipeline. Wait activity. Wait pipeline. Okay. So how to schedule this one? First publish this. Click on publish. Alright. So if you want to schedule a trigger, either you can click on add trigger over here or create a triggers on data factory level and use that one as well. So where you can create the triggers, see there is a triggers available in under other. See there is a triggers. Create a new trigger. So what is the trigger name you want to give? Normal schedule trigger. Normal TRG. And what type of trigger you want to? There are 4 different kind of triggers available: schedule trigger, and storage events means nothing but event based triggers. They are recently changing the names. And tumbling window trigger, and the fourth one recently they introduced custom events. Okay, custom event trigger. So let me discuss about this schedule trigger. So in the schedule trigger, from when you want to start, that start date you can specify, and how soon you want to execute. For every 15 minutes or hours or days or weeks or months, whatever, you can able to specify over here. For every 15 minutes or 15 hours or whatever it is, you can able to, for every 15 minutes, hours, weeks, days, you can specify. For every 2 minutes I want to execute this one. For every 2 minutes. Okay, start trigger on creation. And what is the time you want to start? It's at 21 a.m. to 21 a.m. It's a UTC time, not the Indian time. Okay, it is a UTC time. Then click OK. So normal schedule trigger has created. This trigger you need to attach to this pipeline. How to do that one? Click on add trigger. Trigger now means immediately it will execute. No, I want to create. Click on new and simply choose the trigger. Normal schedule trigger, whatever you created. Why I am creating on data factory level is you can reuse this for multiple pipelines. If you are creating a new trigger, that trigger can be available only for this particular pipeline only. Okay, so then click over here. So this is the trigger that we have defined. If you want to change anything, you can able to change over here. Then click OK. Then publish it. So once you are publishing this one, so simply click on publish all. Click on publish. Okay, so whatever the pipelines are executing, then you can able to monitor those pipelines and your triggers over here. Pipeline runs, trigger runs, how many pipelines are running, how many triggers are running. So all those kind of information you can able to see over here. See, there are different kind of trigger. Only schedule triggers, tumbling window trigger, storage events, custom events. So what trigger you have created? Schedule trigger. So as per your timing, the triggers will be executed and you can able to see over here. Even you can go to this pipeline runs as well. You can able to see the how many pipelines are running over here. All those information you can able to see. Okay. And what is event based trigger? Event based trigger means when a blob storage, let's say for example I'm going to create a storage account. Go inside the storage account. Oh, we have so many storage accounts. Let me create my own storage account. Create. Free trial version, and I'm going to choose eClasses project 1, and that storage account name I'm going to give it as a eClasses 123 memory event. Okay, and the region is East US region, standard premium. Okay, review and create it. Click on create. So inside this we need to create one container, and I want to upload one file as well. So let me create one simple file. Employee number, employee name, salary 100, Ram 1000, 200, Sham. Let me save this file on the desktop. emp.txt. Go to the resource, create a container, employee container, create it. So inside this container I'm going to upload the file. Desktop, emp, upload it. Okay, so emp file has uploaded. Now this data factory pipeline, let me create a new pipeline. The pipeline name I will give it as a event based pipeline. Event pipeline, take a wait activity. Alright, take a wait activity. So this I'm going to create a event based trigger. So let me add a trigger, click on new edit. So before that, if you want to execute your event based trigger, you need to run some events. So how to run that one? Go to your subscriptions. Some services needs to be enabled. Go to free trial. Under this, you have some resource providers. Under the resource providers, event based, click on register. Click on register. So these two things needs to be registered. Then only this one will be executed. Okay, let me create this one. Click on new. What is the trigger type? Event based, nothing but storage events. So what kind of event? Whether when a blob created means when you are uploaded or when you deleted. When a blob means a file deleted from this container, I want to execute my pipeline. We are not going to specify the time. When that event occurred, immediately it needs to do. The Azure subscription is free trial subscription. Azure account is e-classes. Why this is happening? What is the storage? What are the resource groups we have? E-classes project 1. Why our storage account is not coming? E-classes 1 to 3 memory event. Okay, our data factory is in a different storage accounts. Okay, let me create a different resource group. Let me create a storage account in same resource group. Which one it is? E-classes project 2. E-classes 456 memory. Click on create. Go inside, create a container. Click on container. emp.txt. Click upload. Okay, right. Let me use this storage account. Right, just now we created, oh, now e-classes memory event also coming. No issues, we can use this one also. And what is our container? Employee container. And what is the blob file? You can use it as a emp. Okay, begins with is not an accepted format. Okay, emp.txt. Alright, so when blob deleted, ignore empty blobs. Start trigger on creation. Click continue. Zero blobs matched means files not matched. emp star slash. Let's continue. It needs to identify a file. Click continue. Right. Now one file is finding emp.txt. So when this file is deleted, automatically our pipeline needs to be executed. Click continue. Click OK. Okay. Now we can publish it. Publish. So let me check whether that event services are running or not, because those are important to go to resource providers. Both are registered. Okay. Perfect. So when this pipeline will be executed, it's deploying still. When the file is deleted,
I'm not able to hear you.
Okay, so when the file deleted, our pipeline needs to be executed from this container. So let's go to the monitoring. See, the first schedule pipeline is executing. If you observe, go to the trigger runs. Normal schedule trigger is running for every 2 minutes. So that information you can able to see. But now our event is storage event based. Okay, let me delete this file. Select, delete. Yeah, see here, you can go to the pipelines as well. Pipeline 1 event pipeline has executed just now because you deleted a file. If you want to rerun this pipeline, you can click on rerun. If you want to see the consumption, like how it has consumed and all those things, you can able to see over here when this run started, when this run ended, and the duration, and triggered by which trigger it has executed, what is the status, if any error messages you can, and every run it has one run ID, that also you can able to see over here. So triggers wise execution also you can able to see. Okay, this is going to execute for every 2 seconds. So click on the properties also. Here the monitoring information, if you want to display more, you can click on add column, trigger time, schedule time, trigger object. So all those things you can able to see over here. Clear? Okay, so the next trigger type is tumbling window trigger, and another one is it has introduced recently. We haven't used the custom events because currently the events are only either upload or delete file from a blob storage. Apart from that, any other custom events if you want to perform, you need to use custom event based trigger. The trigger type is either you can use tumbling window trigger, you can put start date and the past date as well. So it is going to execute from the 29th onwards, from the 29th to till every 15 minutes it is going to execute your pipeline. Or if you want this custom events, so you need to create a custom events by using a event grid topic. So here you need to create event grid topics. So here you need to create any of one event, and based on that event this is going to be executed. Okay, anyhow, so I have one interview scheduled right now, then I want to leave bit early. This event tumbling window trigger and other one I will discuss about tomorrow, and by day after tomorrow we will complete this Azure Data Factory by this weekend. Then we will start the Databricks. Okay.